lower.
Just for some clarification too on this thing, and I apologize in advance, I may not be able to give you all the details that you're looking for at this time, but we're very early in this investigation. For instance, I can't give you the names right now, or the cause of death, but I do have a prepared statement, and I'm willing to answer questions to help clarify my statement. Beyond that, at this point, we're still out investigating and taking statements from people, so it's a little bit early on this, but I just wanted to get you guys the information on this, and hopefully it gets things set. If anybody tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, if you're looking for like a mug shot, leave me your card or a request somehow, and I'll email you the photo of the mug shot if you're looking for the suspect on this thing. We're good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, on August 19th, 2012, at 12:02 p.m., the Door County Sheriff's Department received a telephone call from a 35-year-old male subject indicating he had killed his girlfriend. Officers went to the location of that telephone call, which was in the village of Sister Bay, and the subject was taken into custody without incident. Around the same time, officers arrived at the location of a resort where he said the body would be found, and discovered the body of a 21-year-old female inside the motel, deceased. This was approximately 35 miles from where he was arrested. Both the deceased and the suspect are from Joliet, Illinois, and were in Door County together attending a wedding. The suspect is presently in the Door County Jail pending formal charges by the Door County District Attorney. Assisting in the processing of the crime scene is the State of Wisconsin Crime Lab Mobile Unit. At this time, we are unable to give any further details, however, expect to be able to release more information tomorrow. And again, I apologize, that's all I can give you at this time. Does anybody have any clarification questions at all?
Now, was the resort this was at the Sand Bay Beach Resort and Suites, where the body was found, the 21-year-old?
I'm not going to give the location of the name of the resort. It was in the township of Nassawapi. And again, it was about 35 miles from Sturgeon Bay, or from Sister Bay, excuse me.
We're at the resort, and there's plenty of activity. The crime unit's there. Can you just say that it's related, or is that to another case?
At this point, I can only give you what the investigators are allowing me to give you at this point.
So we can't connect those dots?
I wouldn't at this point.
Was alcohol or drugs or anything like that a factor?
I can't give that out right now. We're still doing some testing on some of that.
Any idea how long after he killed her that phone call to you guys was made? Because it wasn't until noon this afternoon, correct? You said 12:02 p.m.
At 12:02 p.m., right, he made the phone call. He did attend the wedding with this party last evening.
And she was found in her room?
She was. Yes.
And the wedding, do you know where the wedding was?
The wedding was at the Log Den in Egg Harbor Township. Log Den.
Any idea what, can you tell us anything about the events leading up to, his call there? What did he say went on?
He's been, I can say he's been cooperative with our investigators, but the details at this point, until we get everybody else interviewed, we're not going to release at this point.
So you received no other calls other than from the suspect here? Nobody at the resort called or anything that was out of the ordinary?
That's correct.
Where in Sister Bay was he taken into custody?
It was in the village of Sister Bay. He went to a business and made a phone call.
He called from the business phone?
Yes, he did.
Was he just waiting for officers to come and arrest him, or?
As soon as he made the phone call, he stayed on the line with our telecommunication division and waited for the officers, right?
Did he call Door County Sheriff, or which authorities did he call?
He called the Door County Sheriff's Office, correct?
You call 911 or call the sheriff's office?
I don't know that. I'm sorry.
This, how unusual is this to happen up here?
So it's very unusual, Door County does not have a lot of violent crime. I think our last homicide may have been in 2001, Christmas Eve of 2001.
This is your first homicide you've been a part of an investigation, and since you've been the sheriff here in Door County, I believe, correct?
Since I've been sheriff, we have not had a homicide, a first-degree intentional homicide. We've had reckless homicides and things like that. We've not had a first-degree intentional homicide.
Is this what the DA is pursuing to charge this man with, his first degree intentional?
I would hope.
How long after that 1202 phone call was he taken into custody? How long did it take deputies to get to that site and take him into custody?
I don't know. The officers immediately responded to the scene and took him into custody.
Any idea how long between his phone call that she actually died?
I can't really say at this time.
Any idea how long this couple had been together?
That too, I cannot release at this point. We're doing, some background check out of the Joliet County Sheriff's Office. They're helping us out with the investigation to some extent. And then it's, we're still notifying relatives and people like that and trying to get that all squared around, so.
They
Is
were
it
part
Will
of
County Sheriff or Joliet County? Because I believe it's Will County, correct?
Joliet is a city.
It is, but this is
Right.
the Joliet County Sheriff's Office. They actually live in a, I think it's Plainview,
Plainfield?
Plainview, Illinois. I'm not certain of the exact address.
So from Joliet
It's in
County.
the jurisdiction of Joliet County.
Has this fella, or this couple had any previous run-ins with the law down there?
I can't really say at this time. That's all I have for you at this point. I hope to be able to release a lot more information tomorrow. My investigators are still on the scene compiling information, and I anticipate them being out most of the night, trying to get this thing wrapped up, and I can get you some more information tomorrow. But at this point, that's all I can release. I appreciate your time coming here, and hopefully I can help you.
Sheriff, some other folks around here that were talking about a second body that had been found in Door County this weekend.
We did. We had the body of a diver that actually drowned in 1999 in Lake Michigan. He was a diver that had some complications, and a lot of our rescue attempts were made throughout the years. And just this weekend, some divers that were down by the boat that the divers often dive by found his body, and it was retrieved.
What area is that?
We're trying to still make positive idea on it. Obviously, we had some issues with the time that he was down there, but that was in Lake Michigan, Whitefish Bay area, Lake
So-
Michigan.
I'd been told earlier by one of your sergeants that it was Whitefish Point, or is it actual Whitefish Bay?
Some talk about a point out there being Whitefish Point, but we always refer to that area as Whitefish Bay area.
Are you releasing his name?
We will.
I know you haven't positively identified him, but who you believe
We
him to be?
will, hopefully we will by tomorrow.
Can you give an age at all, or?
Not at this point, no.
Did you say diver or driver?
Diver,
Male though, for sure, is that?
what's that?
Male though, for sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And you said you've been down there since 1999?
that's correct.
Do you have any
What-
details, like was he inside of a vessel or something?
He was not inside the vessel, no, he still had his diving gear on, in fact.
Is there a reason why he wasn't brought up before now? Just nobody knew he was there?
We had known he was missing, yeah. In fact, we made numerous attempts throughout the years to try to recover him with technology advancements. We used some of that to put on there, but it's never been found until Saturday.
How deep of water was he found in?
I think that's an area of 225 feet. It's very deep water, and it really takes somewhat of an expert diver to go down there to recover that body. But,
Sunlight would go more than 100 feet, this is the way people
Right.
read.
you have to be referred to as an expert diver to go down there on that boat.
So did you clarify, did you know his location? You knew he was
Yes,
there, but you just couldn't, because,
we knew the general vicinity he was in, but could never be found. Right.
And so divers found him, who brought him up?
The divers brought him up, and they notified the U.S. Coast Guard, who then notified us.
So it's private divers, it was just people having fun? or-
Yep, that's all I have, folks.
Was he, at this point in time, was he, the diver himself, was he with another other party, is that?
He was, yeah. And again, we haven't had time to get all that together, but we'll try to get that out to you folks tomorrow also. Thank you.